Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's having a beautiful day. I hope everyone had a beautiful weekend. Or whenever you're watching this, I just hope that you've had a beautiful day. So today's pick a card is going to be all about Mercury retrograde. So we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Mercury is retrograding in the sign of Aquarius, and this is till mid February 20 something. Do not quote me, you guys, on it, and if you do know, please leave it in the comment section for others to know. But I do want to say something. Let's just get over the fear of Mercury retrograde. I know a lot of us don't like it. I was one of those people. Whenever I would hear Mercury retrograde, I would be like, oh my God, my phone's gonna break down, my computer's gonna break down, flights are gonna get canceled, trips. Yes, absolutely, this can happen. But Mercury retrograde can also be a beautiful thing. Yes, a beautiful thing. Why? Because it allows you to revisit something. And yes, sometimes we don't want to revisit someone. There might be an ex who comes back. That is very famous in Mercury retrograde. A lover comes back from the past. Yes, can be. But Mercury retrograde also allows you to rewrite your story, to rewrite a situation that happened in your life. That's the way I personally look at Mercury retrograde. Now, of course, there's millions of ways that you can, look at Mercury retrograde, but for me, that's how I see it. And that is the perspective that I'm giving this pick a card on, is the ability to rewrite something. We're going to look at, yes, what is coming back, but, how can we rewrite it? Or, Mercury retrograde brings this situation back to allow you to either A, be like, yes, I want this situation to happen, I want to retake it, or no, I do not, because I've grown and, it's not something that I want in my life anymore. So with all that being said, all the timestamps will be in the description box below, along with my TikTok. Thank you for all of you who follow me there. You guys are amazing. Thank you. My Instagram is also there. My Patreon is also there in the description box below. Facebook, website, all of that good stuff is always there. Thank you very much for everything, and let's get started with pile number 1. Remember that these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Let's get started. Pile number 1. Let's see. Okay, pile number 1. I'm getting the Lovers and the 6 of Cups. So definitely there is someone who's coming back from your past. Okay, someone that you might have had some type of a relationship with, or some type of a connection. Now, this doesn't have to be love. This could be a friend that's coming back. This could be, a cousin that you haven't talked to in a while. This can be, it can be many, many different things. There's so many of you here. So remember, but there's someone, particularly, I'm getting Gemini to be specific, just because I'm seeing the Lovers in my third eye. With the 6 of Cups, I am getting Virgo and Scorpio energy. So again, those are just some signs. Do not get caught up in the signs, you guys. These are just to help some of you. But remember, we have all signs in our natal chart. And so we cannot narrow it down to just the sign itself. And for others of you, yeah, definitely, there were some struggles with this person, or you had to put your foot down with this person. I don't know. For some of you, this could be a mother too, because I'm getting Queen of Cups vibes as well. Or you might be the Queen of Cups. Who knows? So let's see. A fiery climax approaches. Okay, so during this Mercury retrograde in Aquarius, there's something here. Something is gaining momentum. Be careful with your... every time I see Aries here, I get, an energy of being feisty, of being sometimes assertive or aggressive, or just having, needing to control our anger, because Mars rules Aries, and Mars is our fighter. He's the one that goes, that initiates, right? He's our passions, he's our drive, he's our sex, he's, all this energy that pushes us to do something, to go towards something. And Mars, he gets stuff done. Like, he's not afraid to back down in any way, in any war or battle whatsoever. So with Aries here, just be careful with your temper. For some of you, there might be an Aries who's coming back. And for some of you, you have a bone to pick with this person is what I'm getting here. Okay. That was an interesting phrase to say. So maybe some of you use that phrase. I personally don't. So that's for some of you. Maybe this person uses that phrase that's coming back. I got a bone. I got a bone. Wow. I got a bone to pick with you guys. Okay. So let's see. Two of Cups. Yes, I said it. You guys, the Two of Cups. There's someone coming back now. Whether you want this to work, that's up to you, my beautiful viewer. That's up to you, whether you want it or not. For a lot of you, I'm getting like just your energy, like it's really, really good. You're like giggly, you're like feeling good about yourself, you're confident. And this person comes in, and for some of you, it irritates you. I'm getting this energy of like irritated, like, why do you come in now? Like, why do you come in every time I'm doing good? Or why do you come in every time like I'm balanced or loving myself or feeling good about myself? That is when you come in, and your guides are saying, that's the lesson. That is the lesson right there. How much power are you giving over this person? How much power are you allowing this person to have, to the point that it brings you out of balance, to the point that it brings you out of your good energy, your confident energy? That is what this Mercury in Aquarius is teaching you. That is what this is mirroring to you. Because remember how I said, I look at Mercury retrograde as an opportunity to rewrite something, to bring something into your awareness, to see if you have grown. And for a lot of you, this person, maybe you and this person really have like a strong magnetic pull towards each other with this Aries, Mars energy here, right? Let's see. Five of Cups. Yeah. Some of you are not happy that this person is coming back. Es como un balde de agua helada. You know, for those of you who don't speak Spanish, it's like a bucket of cold water being thrown at you. This energy of like, why now? That's what I keep getting, like, why now? You know, when I needed you, you weren't there type of energy, but why now? Now that you see me good, now that you see me that I'm on my stuff, you know, that I am in this leadership position, or that I am, you know, taking lead of my life, that I am asserting myself, that I'm going after my passions, my dreams, my goals, you decide to come in. I don't know who you are, boo, but, you know, I can like sense this energy of like I'm getting you've outgrown this person, and you know the cycle that this person and you have, but you still have that like that emotion there, that resentment there. And so it needs to be cleared up with that Five of Cups. It needs to be let go, because there is a soulmate trying to come in. We have the Two of Cups behind this person that's crying over the spilled milk here. And so I feel like this is your Two of Cups that wants to come in, but your guides are saying first is Mercury retrograde is going to do what? It's going to allow you to work on this situation with this past lover. Okay. And in order to do that, guess what? Spirit needs to bring this person in. Eight of Wands. Yeah. In order for you to move forward, for a lot of you, this person's going to message you. Okay, because I feel like this is what they do with that Eight of Wands energy. They message you. For a lot of you, it's like this. I'm getting this emotional connection. Like they can sense when when you know you're moving on. So this person latches onto your energy. Be careful with that. For a lot of you, I'm also getting this energy here. This person is coming in with the Five of Cups energy. They're coming in with this energy of like, look what happened to me. You know, this bad situation happened to me. And for a lot of you, I see that this person knows, you know, your talón de Aquiles. You know what I mean? This person already knows like what makes you kind of stay in their energy. Like they know you really well. And so I feel like you're going to have to be very strong, pile number one. Okay, you're gonna have to be very, very strong, because I do feel like the moment you like connect with this person, like all these emotions start coming up again. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. This person, and I know this message may not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. Not all messages are meant to resonate with you all the time. If that's the case, feel free to pick another pile. But what I'm getting here is this person represents outdated beliefs about yourself. This person is coming back to you with the idea or with the mentality that you're the person that they once knew, whether this be in high school, whether this be in college, whether this be 3 years ago, heck, a year ago. This person's coming in with that idea that you're still that same person. And Mercury retrograde is going to showcase this to you. So for some of you, maybe you didn't know that this person thought like, hey, that you thought that this person still saw you like that, but they still are seeing you in that way. And you've, like I said, you've outgrown this person, pile number one. And this is what this Mercury retrograde is trying to highlight for you, to let you know that this situation, it's a cycle. It's a cycle. And your guides are saying, if you trust and let this person go, for those of you who know that this is this is a relationship that is not good, that you've outgrown, there is a Two of Cups energy coming in, a soulmate trying to come in. Okay, this person might have Mercury in Sagittarius. Now, for others of you, remember how I said Mercury, you can rewrite a story, you can rewrite a narrative. For some of you, if you wish to give this person a try, if you wish to, like, you know what, let me try it again, I really like this person, JJ, go for it. If you really like them, just make sure you are communicating with them that you're not that person anymore, that their beliefs about you are outdated, and see what is their response. Because I'm getting this image that this person's image of you is distorted in some way. Okay, they feel like you're still this person here, or that you're always going to be there for them. And your guides are saying this needs to be changed, and this Mercury retrograde is going to allow you and give you the opportunity to shift the narrative when it comes to this relationship or this connection. For others of you, like I said, it doesn't have to be love. If that's the case, then you have the opportunity to either rekindle that connection with that family member, with that friend. Maybe talk about what happened. Talk about, why you felt left out in the cold, or why you felt that, why you felt sad about this situation. For a lot of you, you're letting water be water under the bridge. And for others of you, you're choosing to disconnect, and that's okay. That's up to you. That's completely up to you. Dark night of the soul. So for some of you, I do have to say, this situation, you are going to go through a mini dark night of the soul. I'm not here to sugarcoat things for you. I'm not here to lie. I'm not here to be like, yes, this is a wonderful relationship and you guys are going to be great. You're looking at the cards, the same cards that I am. And there is going to be a dark night of the soul that you're going to have to go through in order for you to make the right decision about yourself. Okay, and about this connection, about this relationship. For others of you that are like, no, JJ, there isn't anyone, I'm in a stable relationship. Then, you're going to go through a period of purging, through a period of ascension. Okay, and this is about you yourself, how you limit yourself, how you don't go towards the things that you're passionate about. And you're also going to be looking at those outdated beliefs that you're still holding on to, pile number one, in order for you to make big strides. Let go. Yeah, for a lot of you, you're going to be letting this person go. And I feel like this person's going to be feeling very sad. And you guys are too, because I do feel like regardless what has transpired, there was love there. There was a reciprocity between the both of you. Okay, and I feel like it's just time. It's just time. Okay, and I feel for a lot of you, you know this, and I feel like you've been delaying this. Okay, for some of you, you've been entertaining this connection, you've been trying to fight for this connection, but you already know it's time to go. Okay, gatekeeper. So your gatekeeper is coming in. This is divine timing. Like I said, it's time to let it go. It's time to shift gears here. Wow, end of the road. Done. This situation, pile number one, I am so sorry, but it's done. It's done. And for a lot of you, I feel like you're feeling good about this. You're feeling like, yes, finally, I've been wanting to let it go. I've been wanting to let it go. And you're getting that. Mercury retrograde is going to allow you to let this go because you're seeing that it is leading to a dead end. It's not going anywhere. And if you are dealing with outdated beliefs about yourself, you're also seeing that these outdated beliefs are leading you nowhere, and they need to be shifted, they need to be changed, they need to be addressed, they need to be let go of. Security and stability. You need to let this go in order for security and stability to come into your life, pile number one. Stop entertaining things that you know are a dead end. It's 2021. We're not doing this anymore. We're not recycling lessons. We're not collecting red flags here. We are not trying to save people that are not wanting to be saved or that are not putting half the effort that you are, pile number one. And Mercury retrograde is about to shift that for you. Okay, but you are going to go through a period of dark night of the soul. You're going to go through a little tower moment here. Okay, pile number one. So heads up there. Use your hands. Yes, like I said, for a lot of you, you've been working on this for quite some time. You've been trying to work this. You've been trying to, shift the situation. You've been trying to, recover it, tape it up, put a Band-Aid on it. And it just led to the same answer. And it's the end. It's a dead end. It's not going anywhere. It's not shifting. And for a lot of you, I feel like you are focusing on something else, a hobby maybe. For some of you, you might want to go to a Reiki practitioner, use your hands to kind of help you clear this, let go of this attachment. Wow. Let's see the animal spirit that will be accompanying you during this time. The owl. I love this. I love this because, like I said, you're going to go through a dark night of the soul. And what a perfect animal totem to accompany you through the darkness. The owl. The owl is nocturnal. The owl can see clearly through the night. And so the owl is going to bless you, pile number one, to help you see through the BS. To help you see through all the stuff that you couldn't see before in the past. Follow your intuition. Follow your intuition, pile number one. So that is what I have. Remember, all is well, regardless of what you need to let go of, regardless of what needs to shift, there will be progress made. Okay, soon. I feel like you're going to start seeing things shift for you. February 28th. I don't know why I got that, but February 28th. There's a big change here because 5 plus 8 is 13. That's a big shift. That's a big ending here. February 13th, too, might be very significant. Pile number one. But just know that after letting this situation go, there will be security and stability here for you. So that is what I have. If it resonated, hit the like button, subscribe. Do not forget to subscribe, you guys. Okay, do not forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. Thank you very much for being part of this beautiful and amazing community. Take care of yourselves and have a beautiful day. Bye. Pile number two. Let's see what's going on. Pile number two. What is this Mercury retrograde bringing in for you? What are you going to be working through? The energy is gaining momentum. You guys, it's so interesting because pile number one got fiery climax is approaching, and you guys are getting the energy is gaining momentum. So this is something, pile number two, that I feel like you have been seeing. Okay, you have been seeing, you have been picking up on. This is something that I feel here that you kind of have an idea already of what this is going to be about. Okay. The Queen of Wands. Yes. Nine of Swords. Five of Pentacles. Okay. Pile number 2. You are letting a fire sign go. You're letting this fire sign go, or an air sign, or we have all the signs here except water. So this might be an Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or this might be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. You're leaving someone behind. And then I have another powerful message coming through, but I'm getting you're leaving someone behind, someone that's always keeping you in this 9 of Swords energy, someone who might be breadcrumbing you, someone who might be always giving you headaches. This person might be, I don't know what's the situation here with this person, but I'm getting that you stay up late at night thinking about this person, okay, to the point where it's stripping you of your power. And it's making you feel that you are in this 5 of Pentacles energy, left out in the cold, feeling like you're not important. And let me tell you, that's not the case, my beautiful viewer here. Okay, you are important. You are the Queen of Wands, regardless of gender. You are powerful. You are creative. You are, you are just this beautiful being of light, and you shine, and people like you. That's the Queen of Wands. People like the Queen of Wands. She is very charming, very charismatic. People are drawn to the Queen of Wands. Okay, that's like my mini Empress type of energy here. And so for a lot of you, if you're not dropping someone, okay, if you're not cutting someone out, and it's so interesting because I had this dream last night, and I feel like, I don't know why I'm being led to tell you, pile number 2. So maybe your dreams have been crazy. Maybe you've been having a lot of nightmares, or where you're feeling left out in the cold, or you're feeling like you're walking on your own or something like this. But I did have a dream where I remember I cut off, it's very interesting, 5 people actually. With the 5 of Pentacles here, there was 5 people that in my dream, I remember I cut off all communication, and I left them like alone, and I was on my own. So I feel here, pile number 2, that you might be doing exactly this during Mercury retrograde. For some of you, Mercury retrograde is taking place in your 5th house. For some of you in your 9th house. For others of you in your 11th house. And I'm getting you are cutting people out. You're cutting people out because they're not benefiting you. They're not bringing in, I know this is going to sound so shallow, you guys, but I'm getting from spirit, like they're not bringing in money. They're not bringing any resources for you. All they're bringing is this energy of feeling left out in the cold, this energy of worry, of stress, and a lot of emotional and mental baggage to you. And so you're cutting these people off in order for you to embody fully the Queen of Wands energy that you were meant to be in the first place. Pile number 2 is what I'm getting here, because your guys are saying you are this Queen of Wands, but because you shine so bright, I feel like there's a lot of people that come towards you. Okay, pile number 2, a lot of people do. And I'm getting here, you have gained discernment. You're in this place now, or at least after this Mercury retrograde, you will be in this place where you're like, this is who I am. I am the Queen of Wands. And I feel like you're learning that you're not supposed to be accessible to everyone. Pile number 2. And I'm getting you're setting boundaries. Strong boundaries. And you might be cutting people off. And again, this is because they were dimming your light, and you're noticing this. You're becoming aware of this. For others of you, this Mercury retrograde is going to allow you to gain confidence in your creative projects, okay? Because for a lot of you, you've been in this 5 of Pentacles energy where you've been feeling a sense of lack. And this has been tormenting your mind. This has been keeping you up at night. It's like you were manifesting this lack energy in your life because this is all that you thought about with this 9 of Swords energy there. And I feel like this Mercury retrograde is going to allow you to cut that belief out. Okay, pile number 2. Let's see the other cards here. Surrender your attachments to results. Yeah, for a lot of you, it's like you stress a lot about things that you do, which I get it. I get it, okay? Especially when we're working so hard towards something, right? Pile number 2, and we're like, we want it to be perfect. Your guides are saying there's no such thing as perfect. Ouch, I know. But there's no such thing as perfect. And so your guides are saying, you know, all you have is to be confident in your creativity, in your power, and who you are, and what you create, and in what you bring out to the world. I'm getting from your guides, you matter. Do not give your power away. Do not give your power away to this 5 of Pentacles energy. Do not give your power away to this 9 of Swords energy. Because I'm getting here that it's going to be very hard for you to see the end result of something during this Mercury retrograde. And I feel like for many of you, this is going to be driving you crazy. Okay, I feel like you're going to be losing sleep. For a lot of you might feel like, oh my God, I lost money, you know, or there's like a big investment that you want to do or you want to create. And I'm getting this energy of, again, these fears playing out of like, am I going to lose money? Am I going to see a good investment out of this? And your guides are saying, this is going to be highlighted for you in Mercury retrograde, for you to rewrite this narrative, for you to rewrite something new for yourself. Acceptance. For a lot of you, this Mercury retrograde is allowing you to accept yourself as the Queen of Wands. Because for a lot of you, you have I feel like you have a hard time stepping into your power or owning your power is what I'm getting here. There will be some temporary changes, okay? So be patient with it. Again, I feel like this is what is triggering this situation here. That you're just like, oh my God, what is the end result of this? You know, you're stressing out. So you're feeling left out in the cold. You're feeling like spirit maybe, you know, skipped you, or you didn't get what you wanted, or things are not manifesting in the ways that you wanted. And your guides are saying, wait, be patient. This is temporary, okay? Family ties. For a lot of you, you might be cutting out family. You might be cutting out family. And that's okay. That's okay. You know, sometimes we got to do what we got to do. We got to, you know, set boundaries with family members. That's okay. There's nothing wrong with you if you do that. Okay, especially if it's a toxic family member. It's okay for you to set boundaries. It's okay for you to decide to disconnect or to not speak to a family member, okay? For a lot of you, I feel like this might be a family member who's putting in a lot of ideas in your head and like making you stress out and worry a lot about something that, again, I feel like you're trying to manifest. You're trying to put out into the world. But it's kind of like this family situation, whether this be the environment where you live in or a direct family member or someone who feels like family. But this is someone very close, and it could be a female that is like feeding you all these fears, okay? And it's staying in your subconscious. So just be mindful of that. Clairaudience. For a lot of you, I feel like your guides will be communicating with you through your clairaudience, your ability to hear, okay? Through music, through lyrics, through other people. I feel like there would be messages from your guides coming through from other people who are not family. So, but maybe by like a friend. Let's see. We got here, you are not alone in this fight, but it's in reverse. So for a lot of you, you feel alone. That's the 5 of Pentacles. You feel alone in this battle. You feel alone in this situation that you're wanting to move forward in. But the thing is that you're not alone. You have spirit helping you. Spirit guiding you. Ascended masters guiding you. They're saying the energy is gaining momentum. So what you feel like it's a delay, or what you're seeing like it's not going to happen, that's not true. It's just things are happening behind the scene here for you. Okay, you have outgrown it. It's no longer a good fit. So for some of you, again, whether this be a connection, a relationship, or a family situation, or an environment situation, I feel like you've outgrown something. And this is something that you already know, but I feel like you're having a hard time accepting this. Because again, you're afraid of stepping into your power. But I'm getting this energy is just going to grow stronger and stronger and stronger. And you won't be able to avoid this change that you need to do. And for a lot of you, again, it's because you're not seeing yourself as the Queen of Wands or the King of Wands, depending on gender, okay? You can switch it, but we all have feminine and masculine energies. You're not seeing this side of yourself. Again, because it's so suppressed by this Nine of Swords and this Five of Pentacles energy, whether this be thoughts that you tell yourself, narratives that you tell yourself, or narratives that are coming from a family environment, okay? And because you can't see yourself as a Queen of Wands, you're staying suppressed in this energy. And your guides are saying you've outgrown it, but you don't walk away from it, again, because you're not seeing yourself as the Queen or King of Wands. But I feel like this Mercury retrograde is actually going to show you just how much of a badass you are. Pile number 2. Make a vision board, number 33. So for some of you, maybe you want to listen to pile number 3. Or you might be seeing a lot of 333s. For a lot of you, I do feel like it will be really good for you to make a vision board. I know I hear a lot of people say it doesn't work for me. It doesn't work for me. The reason why it doesn't work for you, first of all, is because you keep telling yourself that it doesn't work for you. So guess what? That's what you're manifesting. Number 2, you have to put things on your vision board without attaching to the end result, without worrying about how that's going to happen, without worrying about, oh my God, in order for me to get this, and this needs to happen. No, you're just meant to put it on the vision board and allow spirit to work its magic for you. And for a lot of you, I feel like there's a change in homes happening very soon. Very, very soon. Pile number 2. We have the hyena. This will be the animal spirit that will be accompanying you through this shift of the Mercury retrograde. So the hyena has a dry sense of humor, right? Hyenas for me are not very, they're not very nice, okay? They're not very nice, but this might be the people that are around you. You might be surrounded by hyenas, and that is what is not allowing you to see yourself in this amazing energy that you are and that you embody. There's a lot of self-sabotage here as well. That's what the hyena is highlighting. This Mercury retrograde is going to allow you and bring to your awareness all the self-sabotaging that you have been doing. And that might be uncomfortable, pile number 2, but that's okay. That's how shadow work is done. And that is how, we grow. And that is how we come more into union with ourselves. And that is how we change things. Because for a lot of you, I feel like you cover up all this self-sabotage through humor and sarcasm. So that is what I have for you, pile number 2. If it resonated, hit that like button, subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to one another. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Pile number 3. Let's see. What is this Mercury retrograde bringing into your life for you to reassess, for you to reevaluate, for you to change the narrative? Let's have a look. I'm getting introvert. So I feel for the majority of you, I feel like during this Mercury retrograde, you are going to be taking a step back, okay? You're going to be going within. And I'm also seeing a garage. So I feel for a lot of you might be going through old things, right? We put old things, we save things, we accumulate things in our garage, right? Things that we put there and sometimes we just never see again. So for a lot of you, you might be cleaning, like literally going through your garage and cleaning your garage or redecorating your garage in your home. And for others of you, this is just metaphorically, you're going through old situations, old things, okay? And that's why you're taking this time to yourself to kind of connect and seek answers within. A win-win outcome is forecasted. Okay, so for a lot of you, I feel like you're weighing things out. Pile number 3, you're putting things on a scale. You're putting things on a scale, and it's kind of like you're looking at the pros and the cons in a situation. For a lot of you, you have been dealing with something, maybe with the Libra. And again, you've been, trying to analyze the situation, trying to weigh your thoughts, trying to weigh your emotions, and trying to see like which one weighs more. Is it my mind? Is it my emotions? Like, which one is it? I feel here this Mercury retrograde will allow you to have some type of resolution. And whatever the resolution is, it will be a win-win outcome. For a lot of you, I do feel like you're not wanting to hurt someone's feelings is what I'm getting here. Yeah, I don't know why I'm getting that. I'm getting, I just don't want to hurt this person's feelings. They're a good person. And I'm hearing from your guides, this might not be for Mercury retrograde. This might be just a message that someone needs to hear right now. If that's the case, great. You got your message. If not, just let it go. Ignore it. Remember, these are general readings. But I'm getting from your guides that this person is stronger than you think. Okay, this person is stronger than you think. Yeah, let's look at the rest of your cards. This might be something that you were storing, that you kind of left in the back burner. And now the situation is coming back around for you to deal with this situation. The Fool. Okay, that Uranus, that Aquarius energy. The Star, speaking of Aquarius. And the Sun. Okay, pile number 3. No wonder it's going to be a beautiful Mercury retrograde. Okay, yes, it's possible. Not all Mercury retrogrades are bad. Some of them are really good. Some of them, they help you reevaluate a new path. For a lot of you, I feel like you've been wanting to go on a particular path. Okay, with the Fool energy. Here. And the North Node and the Sun. So for a lot of you, I feel like this is what you've been reevaluating. This is what you've been weighing back and forth. This is what you're just like, I am not sure. Should I do this? Should I not? And you've kind of been weighing out your thought process and also weighing out your emotions. Kind of like, what is my heart telling me? What is my mind telling me? Is this a logical choice? Am I being foolish in going in this particular direction? And I feel like this Mercury retrograde will bring in the clarity that you've been wanting, because I do feel like this is something that you've been dragging since the beginning of the year, to be quite honest with you. And for some of you, since December of last year. For a lot of you, I feel like your North Node is becoming very clear. Your Dharma, your life purpose is becoming very, very clear. For others of you, I'm also getting here a lot of success and victory, again, to a new path that you're wanting to go towards. For a lot of you, you're going to be asked to take a huge leap of faith during Mercury retrograde. And a lot of you might freak out because you're going to be like, oh my God, it's during Mercury retrograde. It's not a good omen. It's not a good thing. I'm getting, regardless what you choose to do, if you can wait till after Mercury retrograde, that would be great. If you can push it back that far, then by all means, fantastic. But if you cannot and you have to make a decision, I'm getting from your guides, whichever decision that you make, as long as it's in alignment with your true self, with your higher self, you cannot make the wrong decision. Okay, there will be a win-win solution. Surrender the belief in scarcity. You guys, every pile has been getting this message of scarcity, and you're not the exception. Pile number 3. So I feel like for a lot of you, this leap of faith that you're about to take, okay, that this Mercury retrograde will have you reevaluating. The reason why you haven't jumped, the reason why you haven't taken that leap of faith is because it's triggering these beliefs in scarcity. It's triggering the fact that if I take this leap of faith and go towards my purpose, will I have enough to feed myself and feed my child? For some of you, it's this energy of like, yeah, it's great. It's my life purpose, but can I sustain myself with that? Because for some of you, you're artists. For some of you, you're creative. For some of you, you are someone who is maybe a content creator. Maybe you're someone who paints. Maybe you're someone who draws. Maybe you're someone who sings. Maybe you're someone who dances. Maybe you're someone... It seems very like... Maybe you're a tarot reader. Maybe you are a Reiki practitioner. Maybe you are a Like it just feels very different, okay? You are embodying this very Aquarian energy, pile number 3. You might have Aquarius rising, Aquarius sun, Aquarius moon, Aquarius Venus. Or you might have a lot of planets in the 11th house, okay? But I'm getting this energy of like, whatever is your soul purpose is very different, very unique, and it's not mainstream. And because it's not mainstream, taking this leap of faith or moving in that direction is triggering your scarcity beliefs, and it's making you feel like this is too wild of a dream, this is too out there for me to believe that it's going to be successful. And your guides are saying you're being asked to go in that direction for a reason. Because a lot of you, I'm getting, you got stuck in the transition. For a lot of you, you work like a corporate job. For a lot of you, you work in like an attorney's office, or for some of you, you are, I don't know, you have like a, I don't want to say a normal job, because like, what is a normal job nowadays? You know what I mean? I'm getting like you've had a job, right? Whether this be in service, whether this be, you know, retail, whether this be you are, you know, you do own, you're a doctor, you're a nurse, or you are a social worker, whatever it is, you do have a job. And for a lot of you, you have been slowly trying to transition into your life purpose, okay? And you know, I feel like for a lot of you, pile number 3, you're aware of what this is. But you got stuck in the transition. You got stuck in the in-between. And you're getting comfortable there. You're getting comfortable, pile number 3, and your guides are saying it's time to leap. And this Mercury retrograde is going to highlight that for you. And again, you know, what you choose to do, there's nothing wrong with that. Of course, you know, take the precautions necessary. By any means, I never, you know, when I say you're going to be transitioning or leaving like your job to step into your life purpose, that doesn't mean you go and you quit your job and that's it. No, never. If you have ever gotten a personal reading with me, you know very well that I don't even tell my clients to do that. I tell them to slowly transition whenever they feel confident. Then they take that leap of faith. So that same rules, the same rule applies here. So just know that, okay? But I do see this Mercury retrograde will be making you revisit that, because for a lot of you, that leap of faith represents your wish fulfillment. That leap of faith represents your sun energy, your vitality, your success, your happiness, your essence. It's your spirit. There's a lot of spirit guidance coming through for pile number 3. There's a lot of guides stepping in for you. Divine intervention. Faith. Transition. You guys, you can't make this stuff up. Like, you guys got stuck in the transition. And yes, things happen. Life happens. Absolutely. But your guides are saying, okay, yeah, life happened. There was this change. But now it's time to move forward. What are you going to do now? This Libra energy, you've been indecisive. You've been going back and forth. I'm a Libra, not throwing shade at Libras here. We can be very indecisive. Because we can look at every side of the coin. You might have Venus in Libra. You might have Moon in Libra. You can look at every side of it. And that makes it even harder, because you know you can look at every side. So therefore, you know every side has a pro and a con. And you're just like, oh my God, so what do I choose? You're very aware of what this leap means and signifies and what it entails. And because of that, you're having a hard time, and you've been kind of like assessing, but you got stuck in the assessing part, and your guides are saying it's time to transition. It's time to move forward in a different way, in a different route. Mother yourself. For a lot of you, you're becoming mothers. You're getting pregnant during this Mercury retrograde. For a lot of you, I feel like here there's a lot of mother healing. For some of you, you're mothers, and again, that's the big cross that you're carrying, right? It's this big of like, if I didn't have, you know, if I wasn't a mother, then it would have been easier for me to take this leap. But because many of my viewers, pile number 3, you're mothers, and you're just like, it's not easy for me to make this choice because it's not just about me. It's about my children or my child. But I feel like this leap of faith would definitely nurture your inner child, okay? And this will be home for you. But again, do things at your own time. But this is what this Mercury retrograde will bring into your life. This of like standing at the edge and being like, well, what are you going to do? What do you want to do? Because your soul keeps putting you back in that edge, in that crossroads. Life purpose, you guys, I cannot make this stuff up. Your life purpose is knocking at your door, and your guides are like, what are you going to do? Are you going to let these scarcity beliefs hold you back? For those of you who don't have children. Or are you, are you going to take the leap of faith? And if you have children, then I guess it's more assessing. And I get it. I'm a mom. So you guys, I get it. Take your time. But at some point, you're going to have to make a decision, is what your guides are trying to tell you. You guys, pile number 3, your soul is ready to live in a new way. Pile number 3. I know it's not easy because I can feel like your anxiety. I can feel it here behind the screen, and I'm just like moving my legs in my chair. You're ready. You're ready to spread your wings. You're ready to do something different. And look at all this energy that is backing you up. You have the sun. You have the star energy. You're ready. Okay, you're ready, but it's your choice. You choose. Time to reconstruct, time to rebuild. Yes. What is it that you want to rebuild? It has to be something that it is the main ingredient. It has to be your life purpose and your soul essence. It's time to rebuild. It's time to work something out. For some of you, again, this is about a path that maybe you've kind of left in the back burner. You just left it there. And now this situation is coming back around, and your guides are saying, okay, it's time to rebuild. What do you want to build? Do you want to rebuild this? Do you want to take this on or not? Make a meal, 32. Okay, make sure you're eating healthy. But again, you are the one holding the instrument. You are the co-creator. You choose. And if by any chance you choose to say no right now, your guides are wanting me to tell you that at any time you can go back to that option again. Okay, there is no time limit to your life purpose, pile number 3. There is no like, oh my God, your train just passed. Well, too bad you can't fulfill your life purpose anymore. No, things don't work like that. Okay, you guys, it doesn't work like that. So again, if you have children or this situation involves more people other than yourself, just know that if right now, for whatever reason, you cannot fulfill this, you're like, no, I cannot do this. Just know that this situation will come again, because this is your life purpose. This is your destiny. And this is who you are at a core level, like a soul level. So just know that at any time you can definitely go back to it. Okay? Because making a meal, it's you're making it, you're preparing it, you choose what ingredients. Didn't I just say, like, in order for you to rebuild, your main ingredient had to be, I'm pretty sure I said that, or maybe I just thought it, I don't know, thought of it. But the main ingredient here has to be your life purpose. It has to be optimism, faith, and trust. And it does have to be, it does have to include, this happiness, your essence, your vitality, your confidence, right? But this is up to you to create and to make. And this is what this Mercury retrograde is highlighting for you, is that you have the ability to create this at any given time. Just like you have the ability to be like, okay, tonight we're having spaghetti. You can definitely change that up and be like, you know what? Never mind. I want to have, I don't know why I got a Mexican dish, but I want to have pozole or something. You can change at any given time. You're the one holding the tool. You're the one that has the ingredients. Okay, pile number 3. Remember that. And this is what this Mercury retrograde is bringing in. It's a very beautiful reading, actually. And the animal totem that will be accompanying you for this Mercury retrograde is the frog. Such a beautiful, beautiful, very healing, a lot of renewal energy here with the frog taking leaps, right? The frog jumps. A lot of clearing, a lot of cleansing, a lot of rejuvenating. Again, make sure you're eating healthy things. Okay, make sure you're nourishing your body, your soul, in every aspect, your mind. Allow things to flow, whatever that looks like for you. Whatever that looks like for you. Remember, when the water, right now your water is murky. It's murky. You put your hands underneath this water, you can't see it. It's foggy, it's dirty, but your guides are saying when the water is crystal clear, you will know it in your heart, and that is when you will jump. Okay, pile number 3. So that is what I have for you guys. If it resonated, hit the like button, subscribe. Do not forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. Take care of yourselves, and thank you very much for being part of this beautiful community. Bye.